I've always been fascinated by magic and how some people make it look really easy. I'm going on a journey to understand just what it takes to be a magician and if anyone can learn the secrets behind the art of illusion. So I just went to Hamley's and bought this magic kit. Let's see what I can do. Even after doing some tricks, it just doesn't feel like the real thing.
My name's Harri and I am a magician.
Why did you become a magician?
Wow, okay. So why did I become a magician? I've always had an interest in magic and I left the military, so I needed to have something else as a hobby, something to almost obsess about, and a way to meet other people basically, because I'm not from around here.
What about the magic circle? What was the benefit to your career of joining the magic circle?
Magic circle for me is that almost the top of the pyramid or top of the ladder almost. And I always thought that anyone who's in the magic circle is a professional magician because you're being vetted or tested by magicians who have done this all their life. David Copperfield's a part of the magic circle, you know, Dynamo's part of the magic circle. All these big names are part of the magic circle. So to get in, you have to have this standard to begin with. And I really wanted to say, yes, I am a member of the magic circle.
I'm now going to speak with Ben. He's been a magician for 20 years and a member of the magic circle since 2018. Hopefully, he can help me master the coin trick. Hey man, how are you?
I'm good.
Good.
So here I've got a money making machine. All you have to do is place the empty lid on the magic ring and amazingly it produces some money. How cool is that? You place the lid back on top of the coins, the magic ring on that one, and the money can travel from that lid all the way over to there. Tell you what, if you put your hand flat for me, you can even make it go from your hand through the hole in your hand and back to the table. Even pass it through solid objects as the coins go on top. And it goes through. But what's better than silver?
Gold.
Gold. Well, unfortunately I'm not that rich, but I can change it to pennies.
Ben was really helpful on giving me some advice on misdirection and performance to help me master the coin trick. I was also lucky enough to see him perform live in action in front of the public, and I went on to find out his top tip to be a successful magician.
Most magicians are far too cocky. They have this goal of they're going to show you something to fool you and make you look like a mug and be like, oh, you know, I fooled you sort of thing. And that to me, you don't do that because that's not magic. That's not what magic is about. You go in there, yeah, you fool people, but you're going there to take them out of their like a moment of adulthood and back into childhood, basically, just that moment of wonder. And that's what I think most magicians need to realise, that that's what magic really is, and not being cocky about it, sort of thing.
What's your favourite part about being a magician?
Getting to travel and meeting people all the time. So like I've travelled around the world 5 years.
Do you think anyone can be a magician?
Yeah, for sure, definitely.
thing I've always done has been magic, and more I've done it, the more and more I've wanted to do. And I've now gotten to a point where I've thought, you know what, I'm just going to do that because it brings me joy, it brings other people joy, and it's what I want to do with my life. I actually became a full member of the Magic Circle in 1999.
What happens in the Magic Circle in a normal week? What are the events? What happens here?
Sure. So this building that we're in, it's known as the Centre for the Magic Arts. So we meet here every Monday, and then every Monday a number of things have happened. We will have a lecture of some kind, and that happens upstairs in the theatre. But that's also streamed to all members of the Magic Circle around the world. As well as that, we've got a library downstairs which has got many books, thousands and thousands of books. And you can go and you can use those as a reference. So some of those books you can borrow and take home and read. We've also got the museum. I mean, the whole building is a museum, so everything in here is an original artifact from the history of magic. Again, it's lots and lots of inspiration. I mean, I think a lot of people think that the Magic Circle is about keeping secrets, and to a certain extent it is. But really, the Magic Circle is a collective group of people who all have a fascination and a love for the art of magic, who all want to get better at doing that. And that's what it's about. We come here to support each other, to help everybody make their magic better and stronger.
What attributes do you think are essential to make a good magician?
I would say confidence to go out and perform in front of people is the number one thing. You need to be able to present what you're doing and give everyone the confidence that you know what you're doing as well. You need a bit of creativity, even if it's not in sort of inventing the tricks. You need to be able to come up with your own performance style and find something that really suits you. And dexterity does help. There are tricks you can do that you know aren't quite so, maybe not quite so technical with your hands, but you do need some skills. So the patience to learn the skills as well is quite important.
Firstly, you really need to have a passion for the art itself and the desire to meet new people, whether that be other magicians or the people you are performing for. You can't be arrogant, and your goal shouldn't be trying to fool people, but actually providing them with a moment of childlike happiness. Finally, you have to have the patience to keep practicing your craft, performance, and continue to grow your confidence with using techniques such as misdirection and sleight of hand. I've learned so much on this journey, and I hope everyone learns what it takes to become a magician.